Alright, collective. I had to start this over. Alright, the overall energy at the bottom of the deck was the Lover's card. Speaking of having choices, unity. Someone may have made a decision or needing to make a decision. Could be a Gemini. And the cards that came out was the Seven of Cups to the page, the Two of Cups first. And then we got the Page of Swords. Now, when the Seven of Cups and the Two of Cups came out, the Emperor was at the bottom. So there could be an Emperor, father figure, divine masculine, who could have possibly been using someone as an option, gaslighting them in a partnership or a friendship or relationship. They could be watching you now. So even if it's not you, collective, then maybe I'm talking to an Emperor, the Aries energy. You may have been gaslighted by someone in a partnership or friendship, and they could possibly be watching you. Now, the Knight of Cups is at the bottom. So either this person came off as very charming and charismatic. You know, usually when the Knight comes, they kind of like somebody who is like one night standish. Two of Swords just came out. So somebody could have been like at a crossroad to where you couldn't really decide which direction you wanted to go. It might have been because you've been feeling burdened, weighed down, carrying everybody else's burdens. So I feel like with that being said, I could be talking to a feminine energy, a Queen of Wands. If you're carrying somebody else's load that's not necessarily yours, release it. Okay? As they say, what they eat don't make you shit. What else? Got the Three of Wands. Like, I feel like something could be at a distance from you. The Three of Wands speaks of planning and preparing. The Three of Wands speaks of basically setting a foundation, okay? You planning something. You already took action from the Ace of Wands. So with the Two of Wands, you know you stood on business and you executed your plan. So it's like now you could be waiting on your ships to roll in, or something can be at a distance from you. We got the Strength card at the bottom. So just know whatever this is, someone you may have strong feelings about something. I could be talking to a Leo. Or just know whatever you are preparing, I feel like you're sitting in on a strong foundation. But whoever you are, you feeling like you in your head or in your thoughts, just listen to that inner voice. That is your intuition talking to you. We got the Five of Wands coming out after the Three of Wands. So like I said, whatever it is that you're waiting on to come in, you may have conflict, and you may have people in your energy that's, you know, want to keep you in chaos and conflict and competition. Could be a King of Cups. The King of Cups is somebody very loving, nurturing, masculine energy, father figure. He usually wants to help. Yeah, with the Knight of Wands at the bottom, I'm just here I come to save the day. The Knight of Wands, if we're not talking about a person in action, it's somebody that's coming towards you. Somebody may be coming towards you for a new passionate beginning. And the Emperor is behind that. So like I said, somebody you could be dealing with an Aries, Sagittarius, or Leo with the Strength card. Now here comes the Queen of Cups. The Queen of Cups is the feminine energy to the King of Cups. With the Page of Cups at the bottom. So I'm not sure whether someone might have kind of been knowing and dealing with each other since they've been children. With the Page of Cups here, they might have always been dealing with chaos, conflict, and competition. One or the other. Yeah, the Strength card flipped out in the reverse. So now it's like somebody could be weak right now with the Star card at the bottom. So I'm not sure whether someone may be sick, maybe in need of some type of healing. Somebody could be wishing on a star, hoping, praying. The Queen of Cups is very loving and nurturing and highly intuitive. We got the Justice coming out. So Justice speaks of scales being balanced with the Moon card. So I'm not sure whether someone could be doing some things in the dark behind someone's back, but just know Source sees it all, and justice will be served. So someone could be trying to be deceitful in your energy collector. So yeah, someone who broke your heart, someone's words, intentions, actions that broke your heart. With the Temperance energy, I feel like you are possibly an earth angel, and it's like no matter what you've been through, you always manage to go somewhere and heal. Find a calm atmosphere to do your meditation, and let spirit guide you on to calmer waters. So I feel like this is like the harsh reality someone has to face is like, you know what? I had deceitful people around me that didn't mean me any well, so it's like now I have to move on. And with the Hierophant at the bottom, I feel like this is the design by the Most High. Your lesson was to, you know, sometimes you got to get hurt to be activated. As Betty Wright say, no pain, no gain. Okay? Because the Seven of Swords, someone may be trying to strategize on how to come back towards you. But I feel like I said, your spirit team is about to take you on a transformation. You got the Magician coming out. It flipped out in reverse at the last minute. So somebody could be trying to manipulate you or have tried to manipulate you. Yep. Keep you in a self-mental imprisonment. But see, I feel like I'm talking to somebody. You have a intuition. But sometimes when it pertaining to your heart, you allow people to tell you one thing, but you know you can feel the energy. And the energy and the words don't be lining up. So that's like that spell work when somebody manipulates you and have you in a self-mental imprisonment. And it's like that shit kind of turn you into a depressing state. Yeah, here comes the Tower. Because it's like, it's in the reverse. So it's like somebody's trying to manipulate someone not to release some things. Not to just let some shit go. And I'm telling you, yeah, somebody trying to strategize to come to you to manipulate you on not letting their ass go collectively. Ace of Cups. Pertaining to a new opportunity at love. Most likely somebody you got new love coming in, but the person you've been dealing with, they can feel that you got new love coming in. And they trying to wiggle their way back in. Trying to see whether you still weak enough to let them in. Yeah, so they can come back in and burden you. Queen of Swords at the bottom, but I feel like somebody, you stepping into your Queen of Swords energy, and you are not going to let this happen. Because I feel like somebody, you are paying attention to the patterns now. You realize this person was in the relationship, was playing you as an option. Could be a Warlock energy with the King of Pentacles coming out in the reverse to the Eight of Swords. So like I said, somebody, you might have dealt with a low vibrational King of Pentacles, and he was manipulating your energy. Just doing enough to string you along, keep you in. But like I say, you still took a step. I feel like somebody, you were breaking that cycle, you're breaking that chain. And if you feel like you need a cord cutting, holla at me. Here we got the Two of Pentacles coming out in the reverse. So somebody was very imbalanced with the Ten of Swords. They wanted to stab you in the back. Like I said, you have to protect yourself against deceitful people and pull back your energy. You're going to have to pull back your energy, collective. That's the only way. Yeah, the Death card. It's like you got to put an end to this. It's like your spiritual team, they waiting on you, but they got to know you ready for the shit to end. And they gonna put an end to it quickly too. Five of Cups came out, so it's like somebody could possibly be in their feelings with the High Priestess to the Nine of Cups. Well, the Five of Cups speaks of being in your feelings, crying over spilt milk. High Priestess could be like somebody could be secretly crying over spilled milk, but it's like at the same time, the wish fulfillment and desire is to have you. But with the Moon here, I feel like somebody, if they want to have you, but they want to have you in the dark. They want to have you behind the scenes. And the Four Swords speaks of taking a rest to the lovers behind it. Because the lovers is the overall energy. Somebody got a choice or decision to make. Here comes the Hermit. Virgo energy. Hermit speaks of going within, sitting with self. Nine of Pentacles, whoever you are, you're singly self-made. You create wealth on your own. So it's like you don't necessarily need nobody. Very abundant. Page of Wands. So somebody, some type of good news is coming in. Some type of pertaining to the lovers. Someone wants to take action or eager, enthusiastic pertaining to love. Seven of Wands. I feel like if someone or anything come up against you, you've always managed to stand your ground. You're guarded, you're protected. With the Five of Pentacles, it's like someone might have left you out in the cold before. Someone may have a lack mindset. Someone money could be kind of funny. But Five speaks of change. So I feel like if someone already left you out in the cold, your spirit team is going to help you block that shit. Even if they try to come back around to pretending like they so enthusiastic and eager to be in your energy. I feel like your spirit guys is going to turn the ass right around. Yeah, with the Ace of Cups. Because it's like somebody trying to come in. I'm telling somebody some truth. So somebody you can see clear now that when it pertains to love, you blocking their ass out. Because like I said, somebody done showed you too many times what it is. Yeah, because see right now you're so single and abundant. They see this. You looking beautiful, so it's like somebody could be kind of stuck on your beauty right now with this Hangman. Whoever you are, don't pay attention to the attention someone's about to come. I feel like somebody about to come and try to gaslight you. You got the Four Swords flipped out in reverse, so it's like somebody's refusing to take a break, take a rest. The Wheel of Fortune is here, so I feel like someone have a shot at having like a reset, possibly a restart, a do-over. The wheel turning in their favor, but like I said, I'm not sure whether someone is refusing to stop doing something. Because the Four Swords in reverse is like someone won't take a break. They won't rest. Or maybe somebody won't rest until they win you back over. Six of Swords, but like I said, somebody you are being guided on the calmer waters. Could be talking to the Queen of Wands. Whoever you are now believing in yourself. Your confidence is through the roof, and you're passionate about whatever it is that you do. And I feel like your energy is very seductive right now to someone. So you continue to guide yourself on the calmer waters and let your spirit guide block out whoever this is. It's already gonna try to do magic on you. Here comes the Queen of Pentacles flipping out in reverse to the Three of Cups. The Queen of Pentacles is usually a feminine energy. In the upright, she's getting to the bag and very nurturing as well. But with her being in reverse, either she could be like a dark practitioner. I'm not sure whether someone is celebrating, or possibly there could be a female that has a masculine in a third party situation. But the Three of Cups speaks of celebrating, having drinks, groups of people celebrating an emotional event. With the High Priest, Hierophant. Someone could be like a counselor, going to a counselor in search of a counselor. Yeah, someone could be going Because with the Eight of Cups walking away from person, place, or things, I don't know, someone might have had an encounter with a warlock or a dark practitioner, and now they are seeking counsel, like the church or a spiritualist. Because someone is walking away, possibly from person, place, or things. Maybe someone's going back into the church, tapping back in more spiritually. Maybe somebody that had the taste of the wrong type of practitioner. Here comes the Three of Pentacles coming out. So someone is possibly collaborating. I'm hearing somebody could be working with the church or coven. With the Six of Pentacles at the bottom. Sharing gifts, sharing wealth, equal reciprocity, balance. You add 3 and 6, that's the 9 of Pentacles, abundance. Somebody, you could be a practitioner yourself. And I feel like you may be about to start tapping in with your spirit guides, angels, and ancestors. And the Most High. Capricorn energy with the Devil coming out to the Six of Wands. The Six of Wands to the Devil. So somebody, I feel like whoever you're collaborating with, somebody may be obsessed with you. You could be a Capricorn. You have victory. Or whoever you are, you might have dealt with some toxic people, and you have victory over these people. And the reason being is because you have went and healed. Or somebody was thinking they was doing magic on you, not knowing you had a spiritual team that you had already rocked with, and they don't play about you. Yeah, Hangman. So whoever's in this Devil energy, now they are stuck, stagnant, can't make a move. Like I said, whoever you are, you probably in your Queen of Swords energy, and you in the upright, and they went to a dark practitioner who ain't know what the fuck she was doing. The Knight of Wands came out in reverse. So there is a Knight of Wands, fire energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. This person is in their player energy. You have to walk away from this person. They could be feeling stuck and stagnant. The Emperor is behind it. So I feel like I'm talking to an Aries masculine. Fire energy. Earth and fire. Knight of Wands, this person wants to get you close, wants to, you know, have some relations with you, possibly want to move into stability with you. With the Four of Pentacles, but I still feel like whoever this person may come back, I feel like they might have been kind of narcissistic. And I feel like collective, if you already left this person, you ain't going back. You pulling back your energy because you got other opportunities to engulf yourself in. Like I said, I feel like those memories, you could be having memories from, you know, back in the days. But like I said, with the Wheel of Fortune coming out, somebody, you are turning the wheel in your favor. And I feel like you are zooming on out the damn way. You zooming out the way, yeah, because you walking away from person, places, things. And it looks like someone is walking away from an Emperor. Or there's an Emperor walking away. So the way it goes, collective, 9 of Wands. So it's like, yeah, somebody's like a wounded warrior. They're repetitive, they're resilient. King of Swords, I feel like someone is like, you have like King of Swords in your energy. Or someone is now having clear communication with their spirit guides. And they realizing, baby, you ain't got to, don't give up, just move around. Broken crayon still color. Yeah, because somebody wanted you to be sad and unhappy, especially if you're somebody that has gifts. I feel like somebody, you have gifts. People try to make you think you were delusional. Somebody possibly went to practitioners to try to buy your gifts, but it never happened. If anything, it made them stuck and stagnant. Like I said, they tried to steal your joy. All the time somebody was trying to steal your joy. But like I said, whoever you are, you always stayed in a high vibration, good energy, eager and ready to take on the world. You might have had some friends in your energy that you celebrated with that used to come off as hot and cold. What else, Spirit? What else? Yeah, Nine of Pentacles. You had people that would swoop in and come in and try to slow you down. That's what it was. But now there's people in a hell of a lot of regrets now. Because while they try to have you discombobulated in your mind and your heart, all they did was help activate you. Yeah, Two of Wands to the Page of Cups. I'm talking to somebody, you've been dealing with shit since you've been a child. But you always believed in yourself. You held on to the Most High. And you kept it fucking moving. Yeah, Page of Pentacles. You started reading the energy and paying attention to the energy since you've been a damn child. And every time somebody chose to leave you out in the cold, all that did was help activate you even more. Help you listen and hear spirit more. People thought they was doing something when they left you out. Yeah, they didn't want to invest in you because it came out on the fence. So you had some people investing in you and some people did. Queen of Swords. And the reason being is because you was always this Queen of Swords. You always told it straight like it was, and what it is and what it was going to be. And trust me, people don't like that. People don't like that. Yeah, pull back your energy. You probably a mother figure now, Empress energy. Like, you out here creating shit. You done got to the point where you don't give a fuck about what people thinking or saying now, because you did everything by yourself. I'm hearing your big break is coming. Page of Pentacles, like I said, stay focused on your mission. Queen of Swords, I feel like somebody, whoever you are, because the Queen of Swords is somebody who gives good advice. When she speaks, people listen. So whoever I'm talking to, you might have work in clear communications. Wow. The Empress to the Lovers. So that might be a decision, the choice that somebody has to make. You may be walking away from person, places, and things that no longer serve you, to start loving on yourself, focusing on yourself, and focusing on what you need to create and put out into the universe. Because you're walking away from person, places, and things to take a leap of faith, to go find your complete happy harmony family dynamic. And sometimes you have to go find your own family. Like, it can't be the ones that's in house with you sometimes. Yeah, with the Ten of Pentacles, you are this generational curse trauma breaker, generational wealth maker, and whatever it is that you're working on, you already mastered it. So keep on doing what you're doing, boo. Queen of Swords still back at the bottom. Whoever you are, you already mastered it. It's your season. The Wheel of Fortune is out here. You're going to be celebrating with groups of people that's going to bring harmony. So I hope this resonates with someone. Only take what does. If it do, then book your personal reading. I guarantee you I'll be more in tune with all of your energy, because like everybody's on different timelines. So, but if you made it this far, I appreciate, love you. Thank you for rocking with Gyp-C. Peace.